Wow. Good afternoon, America. My country, tears of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountaintop, let freedom ring. Are you with me, America? Ralph Reed, I've been knowing him for a long time. He's the same size as he was since he's been in the first grade. Ralph has Dick Clark beat. I can tell you, he never gets old. I'm honored to be here. I understand I have about 2 hours to speak, so I'll try to. What was that? Somebody, what was that? You've been drinking. Tea. That's one of my colleagues. I'm honored to be here. Ralph had said a number of things about me. The thing that I think I'm most proud of is that I'm a country boy, born and reared on a farm in North Carolina. And I take pride in that because it's my upbringing that made me the person I am today. My grandparents never saw a classroom. My parents saw very limited classrooms. I think they made it to the 3rd grade. They were part of a labor pool that they would have to take turns to go to school that particular day, and the other ones would have to stay home and work the farm. And I think about myself, my generation, 2 generations later, or 3 generations later. I am a college graduate. I've held and currently holding public office. I have had so many opportunities to be who I am because of what America provides for its people. My father was a World War II veteran, and even though his country didn't treat him like he treated his country, he never said there was never, ever a better country than the United States of America. This is the best country on the face of this earth. And he never complained about nothing. He served his country honorably, and he loved and cared about America. And that's what I was taught, and that's what I was reared with. Faith-based. I found out early on I was addicted to drugs. My mother drugged me to church on Monday, and she drugged me to church on Tuesday, and she drugged me to church on Wednesday, and she drugged me to church on Thursday, and some of y'all know what I'm talking about then, right? That's my core value, my faith. What God meant to our family. So I was instilled with that. And my faith is strong. My faith is as solid as Stone Mountain. Hard work. Well, I said I grew up on a farm, didn't I? I don't know anybody who grew up on a farm that didn't have to work hard. Long days, long hours, hard work, especially on a farm. We were tobacco farmers. And we had every animal you can imagine. When our kinfolk from up north, you know, those that are citified, come home to visit us, they said they want to go to the zoo to see all the family, all the different animals we had. We was like, hell, this is not a zoo. Man, we have to take care of these animals. Shoot, this is not a zoo. But anyhow, This is really me, y'all. This is really me. It's my background. But we didn't have a lot, but we own our dirt. And my daddy taught us the importance of that dirt and what that dirt can do, what it can provide. Just my basic growing up. We didn't have any indoor plumbing in my initial years. My mom and dad, they built a 4-room cinder block house. And we used a hand pump to pump water and took baths in foot tubs and washed clothes in tin tubs. And it was 6 of us in my family, so by the time, I was child number 5, so by the time I got in that water, you can about tell how that water was. It was cold and dirty. And then we got indoor plumbing. And when we got indoor plumbing, we had a bathtub. My baby brother, he was so used to going outside and getting that JCPenney catalog and just sitting out there for a while. Y'all know that JCPenney's catalog book. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Others, you know, you're a little slow, but that's okay. And when we got inside plumbing, my baby brother was afraid at night when he had to use the restroom because he thought when you flushed that commode, that current would take him down. So we had to go outside until he got used to it. I took my first shower when I got to college, but I didn't feel like it was cleaning me good enough. I felt like I needed to be submerged underwater in a bathtub. It's kind of crazy, but I'm talking about my humble beginnings. I'm talking about where I came from. I'm talking about what this country has done for me. And for me to have been able to go on and receive a formal education and work for private corporate companies and to be elected to public office, to lead one of the biggest counties in this state, to appoint judges, police chiefs, et cetera, to shape public policy, to build parks, to build bridges, to build capital projects. I could not have come this far had I not been an American. And I love this country. And by the way, I am black, but I ain't voting for Joe Biden. So it doesn't mean I haven't had challenges in life. But one thing about America, and one thing I like about President Donald Trump, if you're willing to work hard and roll your sleeves up and you want opportunities, he wants to create opportunities for every American to achieve their American dream. When they say, how in the world you can vote for Donald Trump? Well, let me tell you, very simple. Maybe I should start by saying why I can't vote for Joe Biden. Joe Biden has been in office for 47 years, we know that, including 8 years as vice president. But I can't point to a doggone thing. And even his biggest supporters, when I asked them, can you tell me one thing that Joe Biden has done constructive for this country? And nobody can think, well, Trump, leave Trump out of this for a second. What has Joe Biden done? But get a free ride. When Joe Biden made a comment that if I don't vote for him, I'm not black, I don't want to call him a racist. That's a hard phrase. But that's bigoted. That's pretty damn bigoted. Because he thinks that I don't have enough education, that I don't have enough brain power, enough sense, been in public service for 30 years, that I can't make a decision based on public policy and his position or his lack of to determine whether I want to vote for him or not. He wouldn't say that to a group of white women. You're not a white woman if you don't vote for me. He wouldn't say that to Jews. If you don't vote for me, you're not a Jew. He wouldn't say that to LGBTQ. But he thinks because I'm black and other people are black and that we've been a captive audience for them, he can just say what the hell he want to say and the media lets it go and everybody else lets it go. But hell no, Joe, I'm not letting it go. Donald Trump has a solid record of accomplishments. Yes, sir. I say it all the time, the difference between he and Joe has a dream. If you elect me this time, I'll get it right after 47 years. Donald Trump has a record. Prior to this pandemic, he put this economy on steroids. No excuse, you couldn't find a job. The business community, he created an environment so you can bring your money back, invest it, and grow businesses and create more jobs. You don't hear from Rocket Man anymore. He stood up to these foreign countries. And the virus is from China. It's the China virus. It's the China virus. It's the China virus. It's okay to say it. It's the China virus. It's not Cobb County virus. It's not North Carolina virus. It's not the DeKalb County virus. It's the China virus. This president, what he's done for historical black colleges, where Joe Biden didn't do anything. Matter of fact, Joe Biden lied the other day and said he got his start at Delaware State. Now that's some foolishness. I mean, if he wants to go there, go there. But damn, don't lie about it. But they don't call him a liar. This president made unfair trades fair trade again. From China to Mexico to Canada. This president is on the move. He has done more in 47 months than Joe Biden has done in the past 47 years. And to call my president a racist, now that's the pot calling the kettle black. I finally, oh, can I use that? Damn. Let me see now, my brother. The Democratic Party were against freeing the slaves. They should be called racist. The Democratic Party started KKK. Margaret Sanger, who was a Democrat, spoke at the Klan's meetings and said that black people were defected. We need to be weeded out like weeds, and that's why you see most abortion clinics in black communities. Let's keep it real. Most of the Democrats voted against the Civil Rights Act, and then Joe Biden spoke at the chapter president of the KKK, card-carrying member Robert Byrd's funeral, and talked about how great he was, but they want to call our president a racist. Donald Trump is no racist. Donald Trump is a race horse. And if you want to win, that's the horse you need to ride, Donald Trump. The only difference between me and Donald Trump is the color of our eyes. Maybe with the exception, he has a little more hair than I have. But Donald Trump is real, and we got to get him reelected. And that's why y'all are here today. We got to band together. It's about our freedoms. It's about our liberties. This left crowd, these Democrats, they want to destroy cities. They want to burn communities. They want to say that Black Lives Matter when Black lives don't matter all the time to Black Lives Matter, because it depends on which Black life is a Black life that matters to Black Lives Matter. Black people have been shot down every day by Black people. Black Lives Matter don't say nothing. every day. I haven't heard Joe Biden, I haven't heard him come out and say, Black Lives Matter, y'all are a terrorist group, which really they are. They are a terrorist group. They never get Joe Biden to call them out, or Antifa. Those dangerous folks. Matter of fact, to Black Lives Matter, their goal is to destroy the nucleus of the black family, the black male. And we always talk about we need black fathers and families. They want to destroy that. And they're being funded by these left liberals who want to say they care about black people when they don't. They have their own agenda, and they're using black people. But I'm not going to cave into that foolishness. And don't you either. I don't want any more white people to feel guilty and put a Black Lives Matter sign in their yard anymore. I don't want to see that anymore. Because if it really mattered, when a black police officer is being attacked by a black or anybody else, then you don't stand up for that. And by the way, I support law enforcement. If you don't support law enforcement, you don't support a community. I think my time is running out. I thought I was just getting started. That was the preamble to my speech. Ralph, can I keep going? I'll say this in closing, because I know there are others who are far better speakers. I love this country. I love my God. I love my family. I love my neighbor. And this election is not about race. They want to make it that way so they can divide us. This election is about the soul of America. And there are those who want to destroy America. If you don't have America, what do you have left? So I want to say to each and every one of you, no matter where you've come from around this country, that you can make a difference and you can help save this country. Because if Joe Biden gets elected, that's another thing too. When I see Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, now didn't Kamala Harris say that Joe Biden was a racist? But then she's embracing him and laughing, oh, I love Uncle Joe now. She was intellectually dishonest. Oh, Ralph was telling me to cut it. When I saw her and Joe Biden, I saw kudzu and cactus. One was succulent and the other was evasive, not necessarily in that area. That was not a bouquet, but thank y'all, America. I would love to come back. My country, 'tis of thee.